Hey friends, let's talk about nano dimensions and let's jump right into a chart here. But also, the thing with nano dimensions that we're seeing right now is that nano dimension is up and down right now. And it's been like that for quite a while now. Nano dimensions just had their conference call this week, which you were allowed to listen to and see what's going on with nano dimensions. But that is one reason the stock has went up a little bit here, and I say a little bit. Now we're seeing a decline here in nano dimensions when we look at it, but obviously we are seeing a decline in nano dimensions stock. And this is one of the situations where you have to play devil's advocate here, because we're looking across the board and you know what, we're seeing everyone's stock going down. There's not a lot of companies that are just like having a one-hit wonder, every week, boom, boom, boom. Everyone is having an up and down week here, and down more than not. And Nano Dimensions is following that same suit. Now, one thing that is interesting about Nano Dimensions, it covers a lot of different sectors with elements that it does print and make and ship out. We know that Nano Dimensions does send out elements for the defense sector. And surprisingly, we have not seen more articles come out about that, talking about that situation. I was kind of thinking, as crazy as this may sound, when all this Russian-Ukraine situation started, that we were going to start to hear more things about Nano Dimensions, kind of getting more involved with things that they make that we know. They even make elements that are for space shuttles, satellites. These are things that you can go on their website and see that they make and produce for other companies to buy. And that still may come up here. So just to make it quick and sweet here, with this candlestick chart that we're seeing right now, Nano Dimensions is being traded back and forth quite a bit right now. People are selling, buying, and making their little gold mines here for themselves. But more than not, we are seeing a steady decline in the stock right now. Now, as for me, if you're wanting to know, I still hold Nano Dimensions stock. I still hold it. I am under right now. I'm actually going to start buying in a little more here to get my position down. But I'm also wondering too, are we going to see more of a decline? And when I talk about a decline in Nano Dimensions, I can't but help but think that the decline is going to be across the board. Yeah, today we had a good day in the stock market, but we had a good day because we didn't have a bad day. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't get worse today. We didn't really capture ground that we've never seen before. We kind of just went back where we were Monday. You see what I'm saying here? So when you read these things on the news, they're saying wow, what a wonderful day in the market. Well, it was a wonderful day because it didn't go down anymore. That's really all it was. Obviously, this time last year, we were sitting at a higher number with Nano Dimensions. We were coming off that, double-digit number, and this time last year, we were trading at almost $9 a share. Now, will we get back to that level? I absolutely do believe that Nano Dimensions can get to that level, but like I've said before, Nano Dimensions is the epitome of a growth stock. This is really what it is. We know that there's a lot of hedge funds that buy Nano Dimensions. There's a lot of big, smart people that say good things about Nano Dimensions. They buy Nano Dimensions. And Nano Dimensions is still kind of a company, a 3D company that is kind of ahead of its time right now. And I've said this before too. I've made videos on this, and people kind of disagree with this, and that's fine. But I look at Nano Dimensions obviously as a 3D company, but I also look at Nano Dimensions as a company that will be heavily involved in AI in the future when it comes to manufacturing pieces, elements for that situation. Whether that's robots or just something to do with AI, I do believe Nano Dimensions is going to be involved in that. There was an article out around last year where they were even talking about Nano Dimensions being involved in the AI sector. So friends, with that, here's what I'm going to say. Here's my bullet points. Personally, right now, I am buying more of Nano Dimensions. Obviously, I've liked their quarterlies. They have not been tremendous, but they've been better than before. I like where they're going. I like what they're doing. I like that there's a lot of big people involved in Nano Dimensions, people that are smarter and have more money than a lot of us listening right now. But I do think Nano Dimensions is going to be a lot of growing pains, and if you're listening to anybody on YouTube right now, one thing that I will tell you, no matter if they have 1 million subscribers or they have 10 subscribers, when they talk about the future, if they sound like they're certain about what's going to happen with the stock market here next month, the month after that, even into next year, be very careful, because no one knows what is going on with the stock market, even from one day to the next. We really don't know. There's a lot of things going on right now in our world, and all the markets are affected every day, and things could change rapidly at any second. Nano Dimensions can go from $5 to $1 here. We don't know where the market is going here. But what I do know is that I like Nano Dimensions, and I'm using this opportunity to buy more. So friends, with all that said, I will continue to talk about Nano Dimensions here. I'm curious to see what it does here rest of the week, going into next week. But still, I'm not expecting a lot right now. There's no news that's really going to make it pop right now. But I do think it's a good stock to own, and it's a good growth stock to look forward to for the near X amount of time future, when this thing finally does get that one deal, that one big pop, and something big happens with it. Friends, with all that said, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in your future. Friends, I will talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone.
Big,